So there's a couple guys elsewhere on the offense at the skill position players that you're high on that have shown quite a bit here during the spring sessions. We got Tyrion Davis Price. We got Devonta Lee at the wideout position, tight end.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, Devonta Lee. This guy. I mean, he's just making some really just jaw-dropping catches, Mark. You heard it from a lot of people, not just me. You heard it from Coach O. You heard it from Derek Stingley Sr. But the footage will tell the tale. And when people see him make, maybe he's not going to make a 80-yard bomb catch, jaw-dropping touchdown. But what he's going to do is just what I said a second ago, move the chains of that offense and keep things running. It's just unbelievable after the catch as well. He's a hard guy to tackle. This guy was moved back and forth from wide receiver to linebacker. Wide receiver when he came in as a freshman, 2019, part of that 2019 team, hardly used in that receiving core, of course, because of all the stacks and stacks of talent.
They were pretty good, weren't they? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Oh yeah, they're pretty good. That guy. Devonta Lee, he's making some circus catches after a year of just uncertainty where he was flipped and flopped from all these different positions, from receiver back to linebacker, back to receiver when the need was there, back to linebacker. It was crazy. He was even changing numbers during the season to make sure that eligibility. It was nuts, Mark. But finally, I think he has a home. And I'm not sure if the Eric Gilbert thing is going to pan out at this moment. I think Devonta Lee is there for that reason, because I was under the understanding that Devonta Lee was going to be a linebacker this year, and he was excited about that because he was a badass linebacker in high school. Coach Orgeron once said in the state title game that he won in his senior year, he was the best player on the field defensively. And, he was also a showcase at receiver. He's making those brilliant skyscraping catches, Mark. And he's a guy who's going to move those chains. And then you got someone like Kayshon Boutte who's going to take it to the house on a drop of a hat. But then you got walk-on Jack Mashburn, baby. Jack Mashburn, baby. Woo! Number 30, Jack Mashburn. This guy could be interesting.
Why Jack Mashburn getting all the love? You love your LSU Tigers. You're going through like 25 names, and then all of a sudden you hit us over the head with Jack Mashburn.
Because there's some guys who just don't get enough love in this world, and Jack Mashburn is one of them. This guy has been with the team for a while. He's been a governor of absolute deceit. He's been a brilliant DB enforcer. I mean, this guy, he goes in there and he smashes people in the face. Really, that's what he was doing. He was understudy to Torrey Carter in a way last year. But now I'm seeing him running routes in a lot of different practices. I'm seeing him doing a lot of interesting things in scrimmages where they're moving him around all over the place, using him as a fullback, using him in tosses, giving him the ball up the middle on the goal line, throwing it to him in the flat, motioning him out wide, doing all sorts of stuff with this guy. I don't know what his future holds. I don't know with how many places there are in this receiving core or on this offense for a guy like Jack Mashburn. But what I see out of this team, if a guy like Jack Mashburn is kicking ass and taking names, coming in there with the lunch pail mentality, then Coy Moore catching 6,600 passes a month ago. People like that, Trey Palmer, who's supposed to really hit this year, receiver. He's always been a stunning kick returner, punt returner, but everyone's saying, he's got to get that concentration in the catch. He's got to get that movement going, because once you give him the ball, once he can free himself in a route, once he can fight through those jams, once he can become more physical enough in the core, once he can become a little more tougher over the middle, let's put it that way, the sky is the limit, because you give this guy the ball, he's gone. You give him the ball in space, he's gone, baby, gone. I mean, this guy, Trey Palmer, the sky is the limit if he can take it to the limit.